What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm running a few minutes late tonight, but that's okay. That's kind of weird. We'll just remove that one. Um, we'll leave that for right now. I don't know what that means. So thank you all for coming in tonight. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Get everything situated a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Um, let's see. Chat open. And Shorty, what's up? She said, "How's it going?" Thumbs up. Squirrel, hey, how you doing? Tasha, what's up? Missouri Outlaw Randy, hey, how you doing? Hopefully everyone's had a good day. It is still like really, really hot outside. Believe me, it is extremely hot out. So I have done nothing but work all week. Hopefully I get to go do some fishing in the next couple of days. I know that Devil Dog, what's up? That it's going to be hot. To do it early in the morning or late in the afternoon. I have not made up my mind which one yet. I'll drop the StreamYard link in a little bit if anybody wants to come up and hang out. It's perfectly fine. The only thing I do ask is that I'm able to see your face in the backstage area before you do come up. I'll tell you a quick little story here in a minute, probably after he gets over here. But it's a little bit interesting. But I just need to do one thing right here at this phone. There's always something that I forget to do every time I go live, especially Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday. And that is to turn my phone over to Facebook. I'm sorry, not Facebook, YouTube, so I can see both sides. I always forget to do that for some reason. So let me just copy this link real quick right here. So that part's done. Okay, and now hopefully my dog's not going to start whining. Squirrel, okay. Next vlog support, thank you for coming in tonight. Appreciate you for coming in and hanging out. There are 10 awesome people in the house, and I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me tonight. I really don't have a topic other than we're going to talk about a little bit of fishing maybe later. Next vlog 21, thanks for coming in. Retro Arcade Man, Music Man, thanks for coming in. I just need to turn this on and over to YouTube so that I can watch the chat from my side. Also, I know I have moderators in here that do an awesome job, but I want to also do this like always. So we'll just go in here really quick. Now this will be the last time this week that I'm live. Oops, I always do that too. This will be the last time this week that I'm live. So the next time you guys will see me will be on Monday. Maybe. Never know where you're going to see me at. Candy, what's up? Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate you for coming in and hanging out. Yes, it is really hot outside, and I haven't done a whole lot of anything other than work. Now, we did do a giveaway last night. For those that did win the prizes and stuff like that, I will get that stuff mailed out to you as quickly as I possibly can. Gamers Effects, what up? So I stopped by, drop a like. Okay. He always gives me right off the bat the reason I'm very tired of playing games. And 2 lives streams this evening. Had a great time. Good. And you're gonna make it, man. I was gonna have you come up here for another 5 minutes and just do your little thing, but I realized tonight when you were over on Shorties and you were doing it that the more we do that to you, the more that you may become a little skittish about coming up on panels because you think you're gonna be left up there alone, and then you might not want to come up on one at all. So I'll back off of that for a little bit, but I do think that you do need a whole lot more panel time to get over the nervousness, the shyness, and just do good. You do good when someone's up there with you. You just need to focus, breathe, and just talk, just like I am right now. I have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. I just ramble on, and I watch the chat. Like, shoot, gamers, you didn't even host a show. Yeah, but there's 11 awesome people in the house. Appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out. But yeah, it's a lot of work to do this. Believe it or not. And Jeremy Hooking Delta Bass is learning that very quickly. He is learning the ins and outs very quickly. He has some people that are really, me being one of them, teaching and are kind of strict on him. Ryan Smith, Fishing, thanks for coming in tonight. Sanchez, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you for coming in. I got tongue-tied there for a whole second. But yeah, trying to teach Jeremy how to do this whole thing and get him up and running, and we don't want him to get in any kind of trouble. So it is what it is. Coffee talk. Yeah. Well, we're not worried about all that right now. If you guys want to go hang out with her, you can go hang out with her. You can hang out with me. That's perfectly fine. Whatever you like to do. Um, I'm still not fully comfortable with going live. I have things to talk about. Wait a minute. Let me see what you're talking about. I lose things to talk about. After so long, you let me see how I put this. At first, if you go back and you watch my first lives, that's why I always tell people go back and watch my first ones because I will sit there and I'll just look at you, and wait on somebody to type. And my chat was moving so slow then, and nobody was interacting with me that I literally had to come up with a topic to be able to talk about. Me, I'm not a talkative person half the time. Now I am, but then not a chance. And anyway, the more you do it, the better you're going to get to it. The more acclimated you're going to get into it, and the more comfortable you're going to feel doing it. So keep going, keep moving, breathe, and all that good stuff. I should have made warriors mod today. I mean, I'll be back there. You don't have to worry about that. I'll be back there. I liked what I seen today. I like the music. I like the games. I like watching. So I will be back. Probably the next time you're live because I do have you set on my notifications. Thanks so much. I'm very tired and need sleep, so I can ride roller coasters. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, anytime you like to come up, you are more than welcome to. On the panel, you have people to help and fill the dead spot. Yeah, just be conversational. Do you need that again? It's right there. And okay. Hush. Hold on. And that is why you will not ever you will never get close to me if the dog does not want you to get close to me. That puppy is very protective. And, you guys just heard that puppy is very, very protective um, over this house. And my daughter has some people staying the night tonight that the puppy's not used to. And it's insane when when they come in. He had to come get the tripod out because he's doing some recording of his own with his guitar and stuff. So uh, that's what that was all about. I can't focus and not sure what to talk about. I'm not either. I mean, I could talk all day long about nothing really. I mean, I can talk about fishing and the fishing line and fishing rods and all that stuff. But no, a lot of people. I mean, yeah, we can talk about it. We want to hear it and we want to learn from it. But then there's some people that you can talk that and they have no idea what you're talking about. So I like to try to keep everything moving and going at the same time about different things. And I have all kinds of things going on. Um, laugh out loud. I talk too much. I can. I mean, now that the puppy's in here and they're out there, if I were to open this door, probably somebody would probably get bit. I can talk about that all day long. That would be um, exciting. I appreciate your uh, offer to join the panel tonight, but I reserve it for another night. I mean, you're cool. You can come up anytime. Um, I have no problem with anyone coming up and hanging out. The only thing we do here is we keep everything PG-13, which that means is we keep it clean, positive, energetic as possibly can, and we have fun with it. Um, a lot of places don't. I go to a lot of places. For example, tonight I have not been on the panel, but I have seen and been inside of 5 different live streams tonight in between 8 and 10 o'clock. So, and I stay there for 15 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour in each one of them. So it's been a long day, but I have fun doing it. And I have fun supporting just as much as you guys support me. But Tasha, yeah, just keep going. Find the stuff you like to talk about. Relate to your chat. Find out what they like to talk about. A lot of people come here at one time. They came here just to see this. I'll show you real quick, and they would tell me, no, or ask. They would always ask to see this. They'd say, "Come on, you go, come on." They would ask me where that fish is at. Oh, the background. A lot of people would come here just to see the backdrop, and then after they came in, they kept coming in. They kept coming in. They eventually liked me. They eventually liked me, and then decided to stay. And I appreciate y'all for doing that. And we go back to And that's the awesome thing about green screen. I can do all kinds of stuff with it. That one really can't do anything with right now. That one actually matches everything else, but I'm still working on that. I don't want that one to um, mess it up, so to say. So I'm still working on that one, getting it lined out and everything. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'll get back over there in a second. Um, let's see, and then we'll go right back to that one. Now, I designed that one. I put the words in it, the lettering, the color, all of that. I went on Canva. It's a free app, and I'm not advertising that, but anyway, I have a real problem watching content if it isn't live. Am I the only one this is happening to? No, a lot of people will not watch content if it's not live. Uh, I'm one of them. I mean, I can do a video. I can, I'll watch a video off and on. But what draws me the most are the lives that I do. Not that I just do, but that people do. I can come in, I can listen, I can interact, I can talk in the chat, meet new friends, talk to people and stuff like that. So that's what draws me, and will be more of the lives compared to um, the videos themselves. What's up, Squirrel?
How you doing? How you doing this evening?
Oh, hold on, made you too small. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
That's good. Just wake him up and see how you're doing.
Let's see. That's cool. So, how was your day? Did you have a day?
I didn't go in today. I
You were
didn't
off
go in
work today?
today.
That's cool. I had to
Got called
work.
off
I have to work. Yeah. I have to work the rest of the
for
week. But yep.
for, for a stupid reason, but ain't nothing
Mm,
I can do about it.
yeah. It happens. I mean, I don't know the situation, and which is perfectly fine.
I don't talk about it.
Yeah, you're fine. Coffee Talking Retro. What's up? Thanks for coming in tonight. Drunken Chef. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Candy. I believe I said hello. If not, then I'm going to say hello again. Yeah, just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, and it's fun to do it. Wendy, what's up? Thanks for coming back. I think
So
I hit
Wendy,
the right one. I hit the right one for once. There we go. And then, of course, Candy says hello to Southern Sun Grown. Now, yeah, it's actually, I'm waiting. I didn't know if he's going to come over here or not, because I know he got in trouble last night for being up so late. We'll get your stuff mailed up to you as soon as I possibly can. So hopefully next week you'll have it, Squirrel.
that's right. I'm no big hurry. Whenever you get it out, you get it out. No big
No,
hurry.
but I'll get it to you though. Working on my city, she means working on my video all night, and phone is giving me. Hey, okay. But yeah, if you hear the guitar in there, he's actually recording his music or whatever he's doing in the other room. I don't even know how old this kid is, and he plays the guitar like it's nothing. I told him he couldn't do it in here tonight, so he's in there doing it, and I can hear him, and he's awesome with it. I heard him earlier, and it's pretty cool. I think he's like 14 or something. Hey, Miss Candy, how are you? From Wendy. But yeah, Tasha, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you'll get there, just like Jeremy will. It's rough starting out. Believe me, I
Yeah.
know. Squirrel knows, he does his. And then Big
I
Mac.
try to talk about whatever people want to talk about.
I run out of stuff to talk about too, and then I just start looking at the chat, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Are they talking
Yeah.
amongst themselves? Is there something that I can jump in that I know something about? and then I go with
Yeah,
it.
I was a little nervous doing the lives, but I got over that.
Yeah, everybody's nervous. Well, I can't say everybody. I know that I was terrified whenever I started doing them. It freaked me out every time.
I didn't know what to talk about.
Yeah, because most of the time, whenever I started mine, I said, okay, I'm just going to talk about fishing, fishing line, fishing poles, fishing holes, bass fishing, bluegill fishing, cat fishing, whatever. And then it turned into a whole lot more than that. And then, I just kept going with that. Some people just stay with one topic. Me, I don't care what we talk about as long as it's nothing
Family
too
friendly.
bad. Yeah, family friendly, PG-13. When Coyote's up here, it's PG Coyote, and when Wendy comes up, it's PG-21. So I have a PG for everything. The dog wants out, but I know it's going to happen. That dog will attack that kid, and then I'll be in trouble. Extreme trouble, to tell you the truth. Maybe she won't, but I don't know. Let's see. I am great. Candy just been working so hard today, and I believe she said out in the heat. Yeah, if you guys are working out in the heat, be sure to drinking a lot and plenty of fluids, and take a break on the shade and cool off for a little bit. Don't just try to overdo it, because if you do,
Yeah,
you're going to have an issue, and it's not
or a
fun.
heat stroke.
Yeah, heat stroke, heat exhaustion. Make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids, taking breaks, sitting in the shade, all that good stuff. So, and Gray Wolf, I don't. Gray Wolf is trying, and we are attempting to get Gray Wolf up to 300. So if you do not have Gray Wolf Outdoors, go check him out. Um, if he would type the word drop, I would pin his link back at the top again, and we can try to get him up to 300. We have 17 people in here tonight, and he only needs 6 people, awesome people, to get up to 300. I do believe I had to resub to him last night because I guess YouTube took it from me. I went and looked and I resubbed to him, so he's at 392 now. But yeah, Wendy, just be careful, take your time, drink a lot, and all that good stuff.
And no sodas when it's hot out.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything in the heat of the
Gatorade or
day.
water.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything in the heat of the day. I'm staying in house, and then early morning or late afternoon, that's different. But yeah, in the heat of the day, I'm staying in house. I was listening to him in there, and then trying to do this at the same time. I kind of should have probably waited, because I'm listening to him, and then the dog's trying to get out. Let's see. So you have any plans for this weekend? You want to do any
Yeah.
fishing, afternoon fishing, or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some fishing this weekend.
Just regular fishing, tournament fishing, competition fishing, or just
No, it'd just be by myself.
okay. And you did say earlier that you're going to record it, so
Yeah. And the last live we do a little bit of both.
okay. So
If the
you're
fish
going
bite,
live.
if the fish keeps on biting, I won't be doing any magnet fishing. I'll be
Yeah.
doing keep an eye up on the fishing.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're doing both this weekend, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna,
going to a spot I haven't been there for a while, so I'm going down there, back down there.
that's cool. Jeremy,
It's a snow covered bridge.
that's cool. If you're in the shade or something like that, that heat's not going to hit you, sorry. But if you're right directly in that sun, I'm not doing it. But fishing under a bridge, that's not that bad because it's kind of cooler.
Yeah, I had a couple smallmouths out of there underneath the bridge because that's where it's shady at. And I hit a couple smallmouths out of there.
Okay, hold on. Jeremy put me in the basement, and now he is messing with something. Jeremy, are you still live over there?
Yeah, but I didn't know I put them in the basement.
You're live
I
over
thought-
on this stream, and you're over here too.
Oh, I thought you left.
Oh Lord.
Hi, Ryan.
Okay, later.
Nope. We just came up saying hi and left.
Still in the basement, and he's live, and Jeremy pops up over here.
That's funny.
That is. Have I tried? I do not like Restream. Restream is just something that I do not like, only because of the layout. I don't like it. I like StreamYard for 2 reasons: the layout and because I pay for it. I mean, Restream, yes, is unlimited, but me myself, I don't like it. I mean, the only thing I like about Restream is when you're on the phone, you can see the chat without flipping it back and forth.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing I like about Restream. Other than that, I don't like Restream. I'll just
I've got
stay
the
with.
YouTube side.
Yeah, I'll just stay with StreamYard. I can't see keyboard. Huh? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll go back up to it. But yeah, 21, I guess. Video upload tomorrow or late because my phone now dead. Okay. Well, I'll be looking for it so that I can watch it, Wendy. I may have to tell him to nail that mess. I can hear him in there. Can you hear him? Okay, I don't think you can hear him.
I know there, Grey Wolf.
Okay. What's up? Did you get out of Jeremy's jail?
Yeah, He goes, I thought you left. And he had his volume turned all the way down on his tablet or whatever. And I said, Jeremy, I said, let's go over there. Because I was already over here typing and stuff. But I said, I put on my audio avatar and I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the restroom. And so then he put me in the basement and he left. Oh,
He's got a
shoot.
lot to learn.
He's coming back over here, I think.
Okay. But yeah, that's insane. I can't hear him. You can't hear who? You can't hear who? Oh, okay. You can't hear the guitar. Yeah, he's in there playing. I wanted to make sure.
He said yesterday everybody was so loud, and tonight I was wondering why everybody was whispering because he had his volume turned down.
Oh Lord. I mean, I gotta give him credit for trying because he has came a long way in the time that I've known him. Because at first he didn't even want to do nothing, and now he's came on a very good way. But now it's just getting over that initial starting stage.
Hey, squirrel.
Hey, how you doing?
Need a lighted up keyboard. Yeah, I think she's outside. I'm not sure. And Wendy, you're always more than welcome to come up and hang out. Also, if you don't want to have your face on the screen, all you need to do is
Jeremy.
I don't know if I'm gonna let you up here or not. I'm gonna let you stay down in the basement.
He
What's
put me
up?
down there. You kept me in the basement, Jeremy.
Bro, I didn't know. I could barely hear you on,
And he was-
on my tablet. My tablet was down, and
he was-
I was trying to talk to him. Now I started talking to myself. Then next thing I know, he pops up saying, "I'm in the basement."
He was yelling. He was yelling and cussing at his cat too, I think.
Yeah, I don't like Grease Tree.
Wasn't you, Jeremy?
Yeah, my cat started knocking everything off my table.
And I was in the basement and I heard him and seen him yelling and cussing at his cat.
I'm like, he started knocking down my internet. He knocked down a whole bunch of fishing stuff. He knocked down like papers. Then now he's underneath the sink again.
And now, Bud, you are in timeout. Sorry, we're not playing games. Ryan, sorry, Bud. Says I am no. Sorry. I have to keep everything nice and chat nice and everything. Sorry. You can come back if you want to. But it's okay. I understand. Though. Okay. And I see who it was now, so I'm going to let him back in. Man, you can't be doing that though, Ryan. I got too much stuff going on. Too
Yeah,
much.
I
going on, yeah.
could be up here for about maybe 5 minutes. Then I gotta hop off.
Yeah. That's cool. Anyway. Yeah, because you'll get in trouble either way, won't you? Either Maddie's going to get you or you're going to get somebody stuck in the basement.
He already did that.
Oh, I know. I'm waiting on him to get me. At least it's not Instagram. Dear Lord.
He left me and Matt in the basement tonight.
Oh, yeah. I put mine in there and it popped me right up. I could have been some kind of porn bot.
Maybe you're his
Or
best
a
friend.
stranger.
Huh?
Maybe you're his best friend.
Yeah, I am. I'm a lot of people's best friend until I piss them or make them mad. I'm going to say something else. But
Yeah, I guess that Robbie cares and he doesn't want me to get in trouble.
there's a lot of people that care and don't want you to get in trouble. That's why we do what we do. You know, we may be joking and playing.
Yep.
But we don't want you to get in trouble. And that's just it. I'm supporting and multitasking. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do too. Very well said. That's right. And I lost track of what I was going to say too now after that. But yeah, you'll get there. I mean, take your time, have fun with it, and don't rush. Make sure that you see everybody before you bring them up there.
Yeah.
And we're going to try it again tomorrow. And
Okay.
don't leave Devil Dog in the basement. And then come over
I
here.
don't think I'm going on Ryan's panel no more. He don't appreciate me. I mean, Jeremy's.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy will leave you over there in his basement. Come over here and hang out
Come
with
over.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
The only
Lord.
reason he knew I was in the basement, Robbie, is because you read what I was typing and he heard what you were reading.
I know. And I said, Jeremy, are you still alive? And he said, oh, yeah. I'm like, Jeremy, Jeff Dog is over there in your basement. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, it only had me. It only had one eye watching, and it was only me. And he
I
said,
told you about that,
and
though.
he says, "Oh, I told you I was going to the restroom." I'm like, I could barely hear that, and I'm like, wait a second, I could barely hear anyone. I'm like, and I turned up the volume up on my tablet all the way.
No. Dog man. I'm just waiting. Give it a minute.
Yeah, my volume is up on my phone, but I could barely hear you guys. You guys are like whispering again, like it was on my tablet.
Mm-hmm. Now,
turn your volume on your phone up, Jeremy.
I did. It's already up.
That's insane. There was something I was going to do, and I forgot what it was. Crap. I don't remember. Oh, well. Maybe I'll remember it tomorrow. Maybe. Oh, Restream. I don't like Restream. I know what I was talking about now. Where's it at? Do you like Restream? Greywolf? Or not Greywolf. Devil Dog, have you used Restream at all?
I've never used it. Nope.
Squirrel, have you?
Yes, I have.
Do you like it?
No.
Oh, you do?
I don't.
He said nah.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I mean,
turn your volume up too, Robbie.
I have the free version, and if I turn my phone to portrait, I won't be able to see the chat.
Okay. Well, the only thing I like about it is it's free. I mean, it's unlimited. You don't have to pay anything for it. I mean, you don't have certain features. Go ahead, dog.
Every time I use it, if I put it the regular way, if I'm doing like an unboxing or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But for streaming, no. I'd rather use the YouTube side.
Mm-hmm. That's insane. Let's see. I am back. Video will be out tomorrow. Okay. I'll be looking for it.
Me too.
And I'll watch it. And if you want to come up and hang out, you can. That's what I was saying. Just turn your avatar on and you come up and hang out. Or you can change it. And I have a voice changer. We can change your voice and everything. Just like this. You watch it. How do you like me now? See that? Say, oh, crap.
Yeah.
I actually can do this too. I think. Which one is it? I can't see them.
Come on, let's go.
But that's your voice, Robbie. How can you change her voice?
Come on.
See nature.
I'm gonna go outside in the wind real quick.
I don't even know if it worked. Probably did.
It's gonna get windy.
It does sound different. Probably sound different. I know I do.
Shape. See nature. See nature.
Yeah, not stuck. Okay, I'm back.
Come potty.
Can't sound different. I can't.
I don't want to. I already did.
That was on my last night. Okay, let's go. Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting. Thanks for coming in tonight. Oh, just for a second, just getting home. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. All that fun stuff. I did not miss you when you came in. I almost did. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. You guys can always type the word drop if you like to, whether it's your first time or your 100th time. You never know when someone may like. There goes Jeremy.
Bye, Jeremy.
Check out your channel. No, thank you. And he's learning, but he'll get there. I hope. Maybe. Candy says, "Love you, Wendy," or something. Rayo, did you ever drop your link so I can pin it to the top? Devil Dog, do you have anything going on this weekend?
Nope.
I've got to work.
I have my live on Saturday night at 7:40. That's it.
Saturday night, right?
Yep, Saturday night, 7:40 Central Time.
Let me write it down so I can.
Oh, somebody's in the basement.
I know who it is.
I know you do.
It is ducked off.
No, he's still here.
With Jeremy?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave you in the basement.
What time? Did you say 7?
7:40.
7:40.
Jeremy, smile at Warrior so he brings you up.
All it says is chin. I don't know who that guy is. Oh no. I guess I will. What's up?
Hey, my phone died.
He come in with a big smile.
I was going to leave you down there for longer, but I was starting to feel bad, so I do it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you guys on my phone, and my phone's about to die. So basically, once the volume gets really down on the phone, I can barely hear. Then
Now, does your phone get real hot when right before it's getting ready to die, or when it's charged?
No, it just gets hot if I'm on live stream for so long on it. If I'm up on your panel, then my phone gets really hot.
Is that from holding it, or is that just the heat from the battery, you think?
Just the battery, because live stream actually does a lot on a phone, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You may think it may not, but actually it does.
Right. Probably does. I mean, I haven't messed with it enough to know. I know it doesn't drain my battery as fast as I thought it did.
It doesn't drain the battery fast. It gets hot. So would the tablet over time, but the phone gets hotter than the tablet.
Right. Does anybody talk to Zombie today?
Yes, I have.
Okay. I was gonna call him. I got busy. Ow.
Yeah. Well, I haven't talked to him, but I mean, other than he's been in other lives today.
Okay. I don't think I've seen him. I was in a couple today.
He was in Bearded Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Bearded Eagles. There was Shane there. GFF was there.
Okay.
Coastal was there.
Night, you guys.
Good night,
What?
Jeremy.
You going to bed, Jeremy?
Go upstairs.
Okay, good night, Jeremy.
What did you say? He said what? Did you say Maddie's home? I couldn't hear him. Did he get caught?
No. He's like, I gotta go upstairs.
Oh, he got caught. She's home. If he's whispering, she's home.
He said bedtime over in chat.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Jeremy, you got caught, didn't you? Just type in the chat and say yes or no, Jeremy. We already know you got caught.
Jeremy say, I got caught.
Yes or no,
Maddie-
Jeremy? Is Mandy home?
Maddie's mad.
Mandy.
Is that what he said?
No, he hasn't said nothing yet.
Okay.
There he goes. No, Maddie's not home.
Oh, okay. That's kind of weird then. No. Are you lying, Jeremy?
It gotta be. Why was he whispering and
Why
stuff?
were you whispering then? He said no. I just had
Why
to
is he gonna
sure
make sure-
I'm going to bed at 11.
That's
Because
not.
you don't know how to get
He's
up.
got an hour left. Because
He got
he's in California, which is 2 hours, so it's 9:44 there.
Yeah.
He's still got an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 16 minutes.
He got caught.
He don't know what time. He don't know how to tell time.
She probably trying to call him and got
Yeah,
caught.
probably so.
Dead. It's a
His
dead
phone was
man
dead.
walking. Are you fishing, Jeremy? No, yeah, Jeremy ain't gonna be fishing for a long time. Because Maddie's gonna get onto him for being on.
Good man walking. That's funny.
Because of
But that doesn't explain why you were whispering.
Did you get it, Squirrel?
Yeah, I got a gnat. I just think when I get right in front of my face, I just went, ah,
Oh Lord.
I got it.
Somebody wanted to know the other day. They're like, why is your name Squirrel? Because you're too calm to be a squirrel. You're like not all over the place.
You know the reason how I got that name?
Well, that's kind of why I was asking.
Okay, the reason how I got that name was about 30 years ago when I started doing civil reenactments, right?
Hmm.
And I'm always up and moving around like a squirrel does. That's how I got the name. I can't sit still.
Oh,
Okay.
So that's
Well,
how I got the name. And then what I do is like magnet fishing. That's how I got my name. Squirrels magnet fishing.
Okay.
But I'm always a calm person up here. It don't say much of anything.
Yeah. So what if you were like always on the go and stuff and like a squirrel, what happened? Why ain't you like that no more?
I chilled out.
Oh.
Mm.
I chilled out.
Each
I
other.
just can't just up and move around like I normally do back then.
Mm.
Like by my 20s and 30s, I just can't move around like a squirrel does anymore.
Yeah, age will do that to you, huh, squirrel?
Yeah,
It slowed
Yeah.
me down. It slowed me down a lot.
that's why I don't brush around anymore.
Wendy said you squirrely.
Hey, that's all right. Somebody else
Squirrely.
call me. I heard somebody else call me that. Call me squirrely. When I was with the North Carolina, I know a guy named Tom Dubois. He called me squirrely.
Hey, Skip wants to know, do you still do the reenactments?
I haven't done it any lately. I just like doing the living history part of it, of the Civil War. I get dressed up in blue or gray.
Which
It's
one?
becoming a, I would say like a lost cause because there's not very many people out because this pandemic's going around. Years ago, used to have almost over 2,000 reenactors on both sides on bigger events, but now you can't do bigger events anymore.
I know I am, Wendy. So which side do you like doing better? You like doing the blue or the gray?
I'm learning the blue right now, but I can tell you more about the gray than I can on the blue side.
Ah, okay. And where are you
But
from?
only at a certain battlefield, I can tell you everything of what went on that area.
Where are you from?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Gray Wolf Skip says, I want to get into it.
What you ought to do is start out, don't get your rifle right away. It doesn't matter which side you're on. Don't start getting your rifle right away. Just start out small, like get your, like a Brogans, which is your, I have to say what Brogans look like. If you guys don't mind if I share that, what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you what the Brogans look like. I'll be right back.
Okay.
There goes the squirrel. Oh, I love you too, Wendy. My oldest son's one history teacher does reenactments. Ah,
Cool. I've never been to one. And they do them here in town.
I've
I'm
never
right.
been. I've never been to one either, but I have a cop friend of mine. He does them.
They do.
He
They do
goes
them
and
out.
camps. He goes and camps out for a weekend. I was supposed to go with him one time, and it was like freaking too cold for me. I'm like, I'm not going. I hate the cold weather.
Abraham Lincoln walked through here, and I can't remember the name of the park that they do the reenactments on. And I
Alright.
think it's Lincoln Square.
You know what the men actually wore back then. Some of them did not have shoes. This size is a size 7, and I wear an 8. It varies in sizes.
Okay.
And they also come. You can also put heel plates on them right there. Put heel plates on them.
That's a
It looks
horseshoe.
like yeah, that's what I was fixing to say, Robbie.
And that's what you want to start out with. Is get something small to start out with, like Brogans, and then work on get your cartridge box, cap box, your belt, and then work on your clothes.
Okay,
Then
hold
worry,
on.
then worry about your rifle, because the rifle is the most expensive thing to get.
Yeah, Skip says my son's teacher is in the 21st Georgia what? 21st
That's
Georgia
awesome.
what, Skip? And then also Squirrel, do you have the full costume and stuff, right?
Yes.
Have you done a video of it or anything, or a video of your
Yes, I
reenactment?
have. You see me on YouTube. I have a full with three guys in it. I have a full uniform on and everything on the Union side.
Okay, I need to go watch that. So any of y'all that want to watch that are into reenactments and stuff, go check out Squirrel's reenactment video.
No, it's actually not a reenactment. Actually, it's a living history.
Oh, okay, living history video.
It's just a little short video of what I look like in my uniform, in my blue uniform.
Okay,
Is it?
And I did do a
all right, Wendy.
video from Little Round Top to Devil's Den. I'll talk a little bit about that.
Uh-huh. So, like, where's it at on your or in your? Is it a short or is it a video itself?
Let me find it for you.
Yeah, let me go to squirrels.
Well, if you find it, will you drop the link in the chat and then everybody can check it out if they want to?
Yeah, I'll drop it out here in a minute. If I find
Let
it.
me find it here.
Oh, I got it right here. I think. Wait.
I have another one there where a guy was playing a drum.
Oh yeah, this isn't it. This one says this video was filmed at Gettysburg. Yeah, no, that's not it.
Let me see. Let me look for it here.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to actually, I don't know actually how to do all that. This one here was a day at Spangler's Meadow. That was like 8 months ago.
Oh, right there. Okay, I got it. There's
and there's another one-
there's
and
two
there's
of them
another
right
one
there
below
side by
that.
side.
This guy's memory of Little Round Top.
Yep, I got it.
That's the dog. Yeah.
And that there was only like 2 minutes and 45 minutes, so it's just a little short.
Do you care if he drops it in the chat so everybody can look at it?
No, I don't care.
Do you have it right
Yeah, I
there
got
with you?
Yeah, I got it.
And let's see, where's another one that I can tell you about?
I'm gonna let this dog out of the room.
There's another one where I explained about. If I can find it here. There's another one here somewhere. If I can find it. And I also did a video on Remembrance Day Parade. I got like 1K views off of that. There's a part 1 and part 2. Pick a charge.
Okay, Wendy. I think Devil Dog said okay, but okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, how many months ago? How many months ago, Squirrel, on that one?
You went from about 8 months ago.
Yeah, I got that. I got the one from 8 months ago. I just posted the link on that. Oh, Civil War Remembrance Day. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get that one.
And there's one more. Let me look for it here. And this one here was about maybe, and this was about 11 months ago. It says, hello all. Here is my other tour of Gettysburg. It was only like 18 minutes.
Okay.
Long. And I have some other ones in there too. It says another history lesson at Gettysburg from Devil's Den. That was like 11 months ago.
There we go. So if anybody's interested in history and the uniforms and everything, there's 3 videos on squirrels.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's the bottom one's the 18-minute one. The top 2 are of him in his uniform, and what was the other one, Squirrel? The memorial.
Remembrance Day Parade.
Yeah.
That was like 1K views.
Okay. So yeah,
Cool.
if anybody wants to check those out, they are in the chat for you guys to go
I
check
can do
out.
both sides. Now, some of the competitors did not even have shoes. They just went barefooted. Because they came to Gettysburg to find shoes.
See, I didn't know.
Because they knew Gettysburg had shoes, so that's what the competitors were actually looking for.
Skip will probably check that out as well.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at it too.
Yeah, I am too. He said, "Thank you for sharing, Brother Squirrel." That's what Skip said.
Oh, you're welcome. But that's what you want to do. If you want to ever get into it, don't get your rifle right away. Just get your small stuff and then work into it. Because I have a 57 caliber when I first started. And it was cheap back then.
Okay.
I got it for a trade-in for like almost $300. If you get like a brand new, you're probably looking at about $1,500 for one.
Woo.
I'm good.
I'm just letting you know that. That's how much they are now. Anywhere
Hmm.
between 15 to $2,000.
Well, my son's got a couple black powder rifles, so he could use one of them.
But it has to be percussion.
I think they are.
But the ones you have to use has to have 3 bands around it. Not like you do for a hunting rifle, like powder rifle.
Okay.
I don't want to show it in here.
Yeah, you're fine. You can show it if you want to. I mean, you just can't. You just
Cody.
keep talking and all that good stuff. But you can show it.
If you want me to show my rifle, I'll show my rifle
You can
off.
show it. I mean, everybody else has shown guns and stuff in here. As long as you
Yeah,
don't
Cody has one above his head.
act up with it,
Yeah.
you won't do nothing.
Who's playing guitar?
The kid in the living room. I'll open the door. Now we're going to see the dog. We'll see the dog attack him here in a minute. I'll show you the dog. Hold on.
he waiting for the cat.
Yeah, he's waiting on that boy to walk around that corner so he can tear into him. Look, watch her.
That's
She's
pretty
gonna
cool.
look into- Yeah, I like that gun.
That's a long rifle, ain't it?
Now, what I'm talking about by the bands is this.
Uh-huh.
He's up here. And one right here.
How long is that rifle, Squirrel?
I didn't really measure, but I mean, this is a reproduction of what they have. And what they did was the powder was down in a piece of paper. That was the powder was at.
Mhm.
And the ball was up on top, which they call a mini ball.
Mm-hmm.
And they tear it like this. You have to do it in 3 ways of doing it. You tear it like this for 1, then you come up 2, 3, and then you take your rammer and then you ram it down.
There's a
Paper-
Deb. Thanks for coming
the
in.
paper, the black powder, and the paper and the mini ball all at once.
That's cool.
You can do 3 aim shots in a minute. Back then.
Yeah, but stand up next to your rifle. Like, have your rifle on the ground and stand up next to it.
Yeah, I just want to see how tall it is
Yeah.
compared to you.
Up to my chin.
And how
Dang,
tall
that
are
is-
you?
It's about up to here. It's almost as tall as I am. Just about right up here to my chin.
That's a long rifle.
How tall are
I'm
you?
5'6". I'm 5'6" and a half. So the muzzle, the top of the muzzle comes up to my chin.
5, 6 and a half. Yeah, you're almost as tall as I am. I'm 5'11".
And I told you this here ran me about $300 for a trade-in.
For a trade-in. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because I had a short rifle, which it was for a cavalry.
Uh-huh.
They had a 2-band on it. This is a 3-band rifle. It's a 57 caliber,
Okay.
and you do get a bayonet with it. And
You do?
Well, it fits right up. Well, it fit right up over top of this. You just fit it over top of that. And that's what they used
Wow.
Okay.
So it would
for,
actually
for
with
the
the
in battle. If they come with hand-to-hand combat, they actually stab somebody with it.
with the bayonet, it would have been taller than
Yeah,
Squirrel.
it'll be about a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
It'll be probably up my head with the bayonet on it, and it weighs it probably a good
And Skip's giving us a tour through his house.
At least it's not the basement.
probably about maybe 13, 14 pounds.
Wow.
And that's what they carried back then.
I believe it.
Look at that. Looks like his dark spots, like his mustache, it almost looks like one of those long mustaches.
Oh, Lord.
I did have this thing repaired
Uh-huh.
because the hammer was stuck, which is right there. You take it apart. You have
Mhm.
you have a screw here, a screw there, and then you have to take this. Then you have to take this screw out right here to get rid of the muzzle.
Okay.
Oh, Skip's got one.
Oh, he does, don't he? And Desert Deb is saying
And
hello
that's how you
to.
clean it. And then once you get done cleaning the inside of it, after you get done doing a vent, you use hot water, clean it out, swab it. When you get home, you actually thoroughly clean it with a little bit of oil, gun oil, down the barrel so you don't
Yeah.
rust.
Yep.
And also, when you take this apart right here,
Mhm.
after you take all the pieces out of it, you take this, which is the lock plate, you take that out and you oil it. Same thing with gun oil.
Okay.
So all those pieces don't rust inside.
Now, are you using just regular gun oil, or or a different
Look at that, Robbie.
type or kind, or what
Just
do you?
regular gun oil,
Okay. Go back over it. Sorry. Okay.
just like that, like you find at a hunting store, where it comes in a box, and you just use
Uh-huh.
regular gun oil.
Okay.
And then when you do some reenactment and stuff, you probably use about 65 grains of gunpowder
Okay.
down the barrel.
That's cool.
And
I
then
see
if you're real close to somebody, you're not pointing directly at them in the face.
Mhm.
You will burn their face off.
I believe it.
Always stick it like straight up in the air, like way up in the air, like you're going like the duck hunting.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're like 60 yards away from each other, then you can point it straight down. But if you're like really close to one another, they tell you to cease fire, then you can do like a little bit of hand-to-hand combat, just for pretend, but don't actually hurt them.
Yeah.
Is that your hunting rifle, Skip? Can't hear you, Skip.
You're muted.
And the barrel does get hot. That's why I have a piece of leather on here.
Hold it and set it over there.
It's
Right
muted
there.
now.
That's why I have that, so your hands don't get hot when you're carrying it.
Right there's one. But where'd he go? Oh, he
I
probably
think he went down to because his audio wasn't working.
probably.
He'll be right back.
With all this
Back
stuff I
road,
have,
what's up?
down the tent, the tent stakes,
There he is, Robbie.
everything. I probably have over $3,000 worth of equipment.
That's a lot. So,
Yeah.
have you ever gotten like? I know you said something about hand-to-hand combat. Have you ever gotten physically hurt doing this yourself?
Yes, I had somebody step on my foot with another Brogan. Because we got real close with hand-to-hand combat, and then somebody had a bigger foot than I did.
Uh-huh.
Got stepped right on top of my top toe, and made, and it made the thumbnail on my foot bleed.
I mean, hell, it's still physically hurt. Have you ever got
Yeah.
a black eye?
What?
You ever had a black eye from doing it?
No.
Broke bones? See, me,
No.
I'm going to trip and fall. If everybody knows me, I'm going to trip and fall in the whole
And
running.
it does get hot with the uniforms on. I tell you that it gets really hot.
I can imagine it probably does get hot. And see, you
Because
guys are
in
able
the heat
to.
of the summer of July 1st and 2nd and 3rd, it was probably a condensed heat of like 80, 89 degrees. But with the uniform on, you're probably looking at probably over 100 with the uniform on.
Nope, never heard of him. Back
I
road.
haven't either. Do y'all have devil dogs? They're my favorite. I don't know what those are. Now you got me thinking. Now I got to look them up. Let's see what. I know
And
what.
you also have your backpack. The Confederates used a soft pack. The Union used a box pack, which is black.
Oh, I know what they are. Yeah, I've
The
had those
backpack
before.
goes back here.
I'm listening to Squirrel.
And the Union also carried, instead of carrying it like the Confederates did around their neck, Unions had a pack, and it has a strap on top of their pack where the blankets goes. And what they carried back there is like extra pair of socks, shoes. I mean not shoes, but like extra socks, shirts,
Skip.
maybe a couple plates.
That's called a devil
the
dog.
silverware, and then the haversack. The Confederates used white or gray, and the Union carried black.
Okay.
And they carried their grub in there, and that carries for about maybe 2 or 3 guys, and you sleep with your buddy in a tent on the ground or That's how they slept. They slept on the ground. They didn't have cots. They slept on the
Yeah,
ground.
something around. Yeah.
All right, Skip.
Now
Like I
your
was
higher
saying-
rank officers stayed in like a nice cozy area. They had like a little like a bed, but it was made out of straw. That's
Okay.
how the mattress was made, out of a straw.
Hmm.
They didn't have mattress like we have today.
Right. Yeah.
They made it out of some type of cotton,
Mhm.
and they shoved it full of straw or hay, and then that's what their bed was made out of.
Okay.
But me, I slept on a cot. But you always keep your modern stuff
Mhm.
hidden. That way, if the spectators come around, they don't see that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
And mostly, if you couldn't carry a big full size tent with you, the wagon
Mhm.
train normally carries that, or you have a wedge tent or a dog tent, which would hold about 3 guys in it, which is open on both ends. It's a small one, but it's open up on both ends. That's why it's called a wedge or a dog.
Mhm.
If you don't, and then which is a half shelter, is where you take half that dog tent and you strap it to a tree, and then you strap it over top of a bunch of trees, and there's a half a wedge, and that's where they sleep on. It's on the ground.
I've never. Well, I have slept. I've went camping outside one time. I slept on hard ground, so I could never imagine what they went. And I don't know who just came down in the basement, but I've done that game. And until you show me who you are, you can't come up here.
Yeah,
And
Eddie,
one, of
right?
these days, and one of these days, I'm going to do a shoulder one to show you what everything looks like. What I do with a rifle.
Wait a minute. Are you froze?
Who?
Say something.
Who?
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, in the
It
basement.
delayed. It showed him down in the basement. Turn. What's your avatar?
Who?
Grey Wolf?
Huh? I'm up here. I'm not down in the basement.
I know. I know that now.
And both sides did have it, but
You're fine. Never mind.
Have you guys ever heard of a hardtack?
Yeah, hardtack. Yeah.
It's like a hard wafer.
No, I've never heard of one.
And what they did was back then they had coffee beans, and they crunched it by using their end of their musket and just roll it back and forth. Let me get up here. They rolled it on a barrel, and they just roll it like this to crunch the coffee beans.
Okay.
It's a very hard biscuit.
Here's a
But you
question
really
for
want
you.
to soak it in your coffee or you'd break your teeth.
Yeah,
Here's a question for you. How hard would it be to make gummy worms?
they didn't have gummy worms back then.
I know they didn't. I mean, no, right now. It's a whole different question.
I don't know how to make gummy worms.
I don't know how either.
Skip, what's the one
What?
on your bed, Skip?
This is my smooth bore 50 caliber. It's actually a shotgun, muzzle loading shotgun.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they're smooth bores.
This one is my inline 50 caliber rifle,
What's
black
up,
powder.
boring fisherman?
And some of them are rings.
And I know I'm missing something in the scope rings.
Yeah, the smooth
I
bores.
can't afford them.
the
I
thing
can't
is,
afford that right now.
The smooth bores, long rifles, if it's smooth bore, they only went probably about 50 yards.
Yep.
Because the bullet would go and start bouncing around in the barrel, start bouncing around.
But this one here I use for my squirrel and rabbit, and the other one I use for deer and that.
Uh-huh.
Did you build those?
No, no,
Okay.
actually, the shotgun I paid $50 for it, but from a buddy of mine, and my god brother gave me the inline.
Oh wow.
And the cavalry used what they call a Sharps rifle. It was very small,
Mhm.
and they come with a strap, and they just swung it over like this over the top of their shoulders.
Mhm.
And what it is, they were a lot faster than these.
Flash me.
a breech loader. Because when they crack it open, it's like they crack it open from the bottom like this. They shove it in this way, and then they close it, and then they put the cap right here. That's what the carry is because it was a lot quicker.
Okay.
There is one company that has a kit
Uh-huh.
that I can get. That's a Kentucky long rifle
Yeah, they had them back then.
that I want to get and build it because that'd be perfect for me to do the reenactments.
Okay,
Because
so here's
it's the 3-band around the barrel and everything.
Yeah, they use them back
And
then.
and for the kit, it's pretty much right around $200-300.
well, I'm listening.
And they didn't really have a bluing. They had bluing on them back then, but they took that off.
Yep.
As you
They took the
know,
bluing off.
Big Matt, what's up? And I also know that you
Hey,
have
Big
to
Matt.
authenticate through YouTube to come through my basement. So unless you were hacked, Big Matt, I know your real name and it says authenticated with YouTube, so I know who that is in the basement.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, unless
A
you got
lot of
hacked, if that's the
you-
case, I can kick it from the studio. I mean,
A lot of your grays, they left the farm and what they were wearing, they didn't even have uniforms.
Yeah, I know. They wore what they wore what they brought with them.
Yep. And they took their rifle right off over the mantle of their fireplace too.
Yeah.
she said, dang it. I forgot to feed the pig. Oh no! See, I'm not gonna let you up here unless I see your face. Plus, it authenticates through YouTube. So
But
unless
that's how you want to start out with. Just start out,
you
get your
I
burgers
don't know
first.
who you are.
Just start out with small by getting your burgers first. Because
I'm not an amateur
I don't know
anymore.
what size shoe you wear there, Grey Wolf.
I wear an 11.
You might have to go with a 12 or a 12 and a half.
So what do they do? Run small or something? Or
Yeah, some of them run small. You just have to try them on.
all right.
'Cause if you go with 11, and then your toes will probably be like this in the shoe.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you want to go with maybe one size bigger. Because you want a lot of toe room.
I also want to get into doing like the living history stuff that you do.
That's cool. But yeah,
Now,
Like
now,
I said, I've been a history all my life. My two favorite war eras is Civil War and World War II.
all right. So I know a little bit about what the arms are all about and how to do the rifles and how they carry it and everything else. I got to do a video on that.
Matter of fact, my oldest son, when he was in, I think it was 4th grade,
uh-huh.
his class did a Revolutionary War type deal,
Mhm.
where they were actually soldiers and stuff, and they carried like toy guns and that, like the rifles and that. They had
Yeah.
the haversacks and all this and that and everything, and they had the tricorns and all that, and they actually marched in parades and stuff like that, and did some kind of reenactments.
That's cool.
And some of them did have flintlocks, but they converted it over to percussion.
Yep.
That's on both sides.
Big man.
Y'all know I'm not gonna do it. I just got on to Jeremy for doing it. You think I'm gonna let you up here too? Like, nope.
Hey, I'm just
I'm
making
gonna
sure
go pick
y'all
it
are
back
paying
before I-
attention.
I'm paying
Make a
attention.
big
To
old
it.
bang out of it. So I'll be right back.
Brian also tells me that through YouTube, it's also authenticated through YouTube, so I know I can see your real name when you come up.
I can change that.
That's true, Brian. Just go back and change it again.
Next time Jeremy goes live, I'm kind of thinking
No.
about changing my avatar.
Change your name.
I can
Mhm.
change
my
it in.
avatar and going up on trying to get up in the basement and see what he does with a different
I'm doing
avatar.
it with this one next time
Yeah, I'm
in the same
I'm
name.
not. I don't want to. We're like we all said. We're trying to do it to help him.
He's still watching. So
Oh, I bet.
No, he's not.
We got to check something else too.
Oh, he got busted.
no,
He says
she's
he
not
didn't,
home.
but he
Oh
got
yeah,
busted.
she's probably home now, but he might be watching too. I don't know. I can't check. What is
That
that?
bayonet?
That is a bayonet. It's what the infantry had on top of their rifle,
Sweet.
like that. And when it sticks up here, and then my rifle's a lot longer than me. It's
Mhm.
sticks in here like here's the rifle. It comes up here like this, and then it locks in place. And it sticks up there like that. That's what they use in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
And then when back then, they get in hand-to-hand combat. They stab them, twist, and then pull
Mhm.
out. What the twist does, it just tears everything up in your body and it rips everything out.
Just like a shredded knife.
And it will go through, it will penetrate your whole body.
Hey, Big Matt, did you see my toy?
That's all I wanted. That's all I got to show.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
My
You want me
50
to break mine
caliber
out?
shotgun, and then I got my 50 caliber muzzle loader rifle.
Hey,
What?
Robert, you need
What?
to put me up there where I belong.
Yeah, I see.
I don't want to be below you.
Let's see where I want to put you at. Right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you don't want to be there. Didn't Robbie just say he had chili earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, wait a minute.
You know,
It's okay. Someone put you there.
Hey, no. Well, wait a minute here.
Oh, Lord.
40 to go.
Who?
You know what?
40 to go, and I'll be monetized on TikTok.
Awesome.
Good. Good. I need to get on there and do another video.
I'm at
You need to start going and
295.
hitting some of the lives and just collecting people.
I'm at 295
That's
on here for my to be 300.
And start putting some fishing ad or fishing content up there.
Yeah. I will.
Be my uniform.
There
and do
is
all your
there is a bunch of bass fishing on there.
I know. I've been watching them. That's usually where I watch all of my bass fishing stuff at, on TikTok, well, and Instagram.
Take that back. 38 to go.
Sweet.
That's cool. Checking. But yeah, that puppy acted like he was going to tear that kid up earlier. It wouldn't move away from me, but it was acting like it was going to get him, and that's all that scared him to death.
Yeah, earlier when I was trying to show you that rifle and talk about it, somehow my internet kept turning my mic off.
Huh.
I had to go out, turn my phone off, restart my phone, and come back in.
Uh-huh. Huh, that's weird. I'm looking at something. Checking something real quick. I wonder why you had to do that. That's kind of weird. There's Bubba, love you, brother. And there's Wendy.
I'll be right back. I gotta let my dogs out.
Okay.
All right.
Wendy. Do I need to continue messing with people?
You know, I was going to do that this morning. I didn't get up in time. I'll do it tomorrow. Because I know who you're talking about. No, you're not getting up here, dog. Oh, okay. Maybe you are. See the dog? She said, I'm here, and you ain't going to make me leave. The dog. Yeah. Oh, she can't hear you. Here, hold on. Now do it. She heard it the first time and jumped up and replied to it. And then the second time, all she didn't want to do was lick the speakers.
Mr. Grey Wolf says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Trying to mess with Robbie's dog."
Mm-hmm.
I still loved it when we were all up on panel saying, messing with Coyote's dog. Poor Dingo kept looking at Dad, says, "I hear voices and they're calling my name."
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Grey Wolf is 6 away from getting his beard dyed pink, just to let y'all know. So
Yeah, and I have a feeling mine's going to stick because my beard's white, not dark like Backlash's.
Yeah, and I had to reach up to you last night. I thought I was, and I looked at it this morning. Like, wait a minute, I'm not even.
Well, there's a lot of people that I haven't been getting notifications. So what I do is I go in and re-ring the bell.
Mm-hmm. I have to anymore.
Well, do you have his link anywhere?
Who's mine?
Yeah, on my community tab, but I don't have it on top. I don't have it in the chat. No.
He shouted me out on a community tab and actually put it in there that I'm going to do my beard pink.
But I don't think it's in. Did you drop it earlier?
Yeah, I dropped it.
I have to find it because I got busy talking. I got busy talking and I forgot to pin it. Dang it. Oh, he gone. I hope he's gone.
He gone.
He'll be back. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I got busy talking.
But I don't know how YouTube is. If I showed weapons on here or what.
Yeah, it all depends on how you handle it and how you show it. Really.
Wow, Jeremy's at 56.
Is he really?
I'm down to
Good deal. Dear Lord, get ready for it. That's all I can say. He left Devil Dog in the basement and came over here.
yeah.
Okay. I'll pin him to the top now. As soon as I can find my own live. Oh, there it is. I got to sneeze probably. Did I just put you in timeout? I just put you. Son of a gun. I hit the wrong button.
You put me in timeout?
Yes. No, Nightbot. I put Nightbot in timeout.
I put Nightbot in timeout.
Hey, and which Ryan did you time out earlier?
I went to time out the other one, but I timed out the wrong one. So.
Oh boy. That's funny. Timed out Nightbot.
Hey, yeah, did Ryan never come back and after you timed him out?
Mm-mm. I don't know if he is, and he's lurking. Well, he came in and said he was an official troll, and I've been watching my stuff, and as soon as I seen it, I said click, and there it is right there. He wants to be trolling this troll. So as soon as I seen that, I said bye bye. So if he came
Then you
back,
found out it was him.
So you timed out the tech guru on accident?
Mm-hmm. I didn't even look the name.
He didn't look at the name. All he saw is who wants to be trolled by a troll or something like that, and click. And then he saw the name.
Yeah, and then after that, I seen who it was. I said, didn't you hear me? I said, oh crap.
Hey, it serves him right for timing everybody out when he got his new phone.
Shovelhead Catfishing. Thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Yeah, that was an accident.
Yeah.
That was.
Shovelhead, let's go. That poor boy, he was getting all flustered. His phone was automatically timing people out.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I mean tonight too. I just seen the message. I didn't see who sent it. So, what you mean? It's my chat. I can do whatever I want to do. All right, so you are now pinned at the top.
Sweet.
Okay. Anyway, Wendy is back in. And the dog got quiet for some reason. I guess the kid went in the other room. I don't know. Where'd Devil Dog go?
He had to let his dogs out.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably sleeping.
Squirrel, oh, yeah, you're fishing this weekend.
Yeah.
Gray Wolf, you doing anything this weekend?
Yeah, working in my garden. It's not supposed to rain, so I'm hopefully going to be able to get in there and get the weeds out.
Okay. Yeah, I seen the weeds. That video, was that, did you just drop that video not too long ago, or is that an old one?
The other day, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was weed.
Yeah, I said, don't crucify me about my
Mhm.
weeds in my garden.
What do you want, dog? Dog does not like those kids for some reason. I don't know why. But she's right here on my shoulder. You gonna
I
get
tied
her?
up my tomato plants, and I got to tie them up again because they grew
Mhm.
since I tied them up.
Did you do sunflower, Grey Wolf?
I did. Lily did, but they died. Aiden's is the only one that's still alive.
Mine's
in the
still
video.
alive, but mine are literally fixing to drop seeds.
Aiden's was in the
fine.
video.
Okay. Mine just opened. And,
His doesn't even have a flower on it.
yeah, my flower just opened.
He says, should I take this out and plant it in the ground? I said, no, you got to leave it in there until the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we measure them. Oh, okay.
I don't think mine will make it that long. I think mine's going to die before then. I really do think it's going to. So, just have to wait and see.
Oh, the stem of his is about as big around as my pinky.
Mm-hmm.
Stem of mine's bigger than my thumb.
That's probably about what size of mine is. I just can't really remember right now. Actually,
Mine's
whenever I'm
pushing close to 6 foot. It's kind of starting to. So
Mm-hmm.
Aiden's, I think, is probably about 2-3 feet.
Okay.
I don't even really know that.
Mm-hmm.
But we get so much cold, later on and everything, and
Mm-hmm. So mine lasts till August. But, yeah, mine is starting to burn up. I don't know if it's because
we're
of
supposed to
roots.
rub it in.
Huh?
Told her, sure, rub it in. Hers lasts till
yeah.
August.
I don't know if it's because the roots are just hit the bottom of the bucket and they can't grow any further or what. I don't know, but yeah, it's starting to burn up. So mine may not make it till June.
It's all right. I got 2 vinyl clad double hung windows given to me and a screen door. I'm thinking about, I want to make a chicken coop,
Mhm.
but I'm thinking about using the windows in that for part of a small sun house or whatever.
Right. He's back.
What?
Where'd you go?
I let my dogs out.
I want
Go
to
to the
make a
bathroom.
small greenhouse.
I know. I'm just hair reading. I do too. But a full garden update. Okay, I'll be looking for it. I'm uploading video. Okay. I actually did my update
Okay.
last week, I think. So I don't have too
Brian
many.
posted something on his community tab a couple hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
What's that about?
Yeah.
YouTube not being as fun as it was before?
No, Lord, ain't no telling.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I mean, I don't know how it was before. I've heard that 1,000 times. I've never known how it was before because I'm new to it. And somebody's tried to explain it to me before. But since I'm new to it, I don't know how it used to be. And I told somebody that before.
Well, they probably didn't take people's subscribers away as much as they do now.
Probably.
Or watch
Pretty
hours.
much.
They'll take watch hours too.
What kind of chicken coop you want to build, Skip?
I just want to build a small little chicken coop. My wife won't if we get chickens, my wife won't let me have them free range. So
Yeah.
we gotta have a chicken yard and a little building so they can go in at night and stuff.
Yeah. How
Good
many
for
chickens
your-
you want?
They're not eating bugs.
Oh.
Hmm.
How many chickens you want?
I don't want
Well, in
any.
New York State, we have to, if we buy them, we have to buy a minimum of 6. That's a
Okay.
law. But I just want, we're not gonna, get them to eat. We'll probably just get them for the eggs, but I at least want maybe 6 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the thing. Where you live?
Upstate New York.
Okay. There's several different hatcheries that we have ordered from in the past. Hoover's Hatchery, McMurray's Hatchery, and Ideal Hatchery.
One more.
One.
He needs one more before he can dye his beard pink.
Who,
So
Matt?
if you don't have Grey Wolf down there needs one more before he can dye his beard pink. So if you don't have him, go check him out. Subscribe to him, leave a comment, ring the bell, and he's going to be dyeing his beard pink probably before.
You know,
You're at $2.99 right now. So. Yeah.
But
Jeremy's at 56. So.
Ideal Hatcheries.
Sorry, go ahead. Are you froze? Oh, Lord.
I'm not sure if I want to get a rooster or not.
Do you want babies?
Not really. I just want to eat the eggs.
Then you don't want a rooster. You
Yeah.
don't need a rooster. But one of your hens will probably take over the domineering part of a rooster. That sometimes happens, and there is a pecking order, and that's where that word comes from, really. You know, because chickens do make a pecking order.
Okay.
But if you want a lot of eggs, you want to get a breed like an ISA Brown or Rhode Island Red, something, and do your research, like see how many eggs they lay a year, because like you want a good egg layers, because some of them will only lay like 100 and some eggs a year, some will lay like 300 and something a year. So almost every day. Now there are not every day, because there are times that if they're molting or something like that, that they won't lay, or like ours, if the weather gets too hot for a minute or if something changes, they'll quit laying a couple of days or whatever. I mean, we still got eggs, but the egg production slowed down from like 50 some eggs a day down to like 20 or something like that. But like I said, for egg layers,
Feed them soybean.
for egg layers, you know, you want a breed that lays a lot of eggs if you want a lot of eggs, you know, because if you get one that lays only 100 and some eggs a year, then they may lay like one every 3 to 5 days. Or if you get some breeds that lay 300 and some, you get an egg just about every day from them. When they first start laying, you'll get a lot of double yolks. You'll get some that are smaller and stuff like that. Some eggs that are smaller and stuff. But depending on where you're at too, like where we're at, I've killed 4 raccoons, 2 possums with a trap, because the critters will try to come kill your chickens.
Oh yeah, I got a fox here that.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what you're going to want to do. When I build a chicken coop, for one, you want the actual coop part of it to be totally predator proof. And then you will want either an automatic door opener, because it opens in the morning and it shuts at night, whatever time you set it for. Or you're going to have to go out there every morning and open it, and every night and shut it if you don't have an automatic door opener. You don't really have to have that if your whole coop is predator proof and your chicken coop and your run is predator proof. Now, when I put the fence out, I dug mine about 8 inches into the ground all the way around. And people say not to use chicken wire. They say to use hardware cloth. I've not had a problem with any. Now, the fox may be different, but I've not had a problem with raccoons. Raccoons are pretty strong too, but I haven't had any problems with raccoons getting through the chicken wire, because hardware cloth is too dang expensive.
Yeah.
And you're building a smaller area than what mine is too. So hardware cloth, may be the right way. But also you have like red-tailed hawks and birds of prey that will try to kill your
Yep.
chickens, especially when they're young. So I have chicken wire all the way around. I mean, I have chain link fence, a 10 by 10 dog kennel.
Mm-hmm.
I've used that for my runs, and I've dug into the ground and with chicken wire and put it about 2 foot up and then when you first get chickens, and then I got chicken wire going over the top of it too. So nothing's been able to get in and get my chickens. But when your chickens are young and you first put them in the coop, because if you order them from
What's up,
Ideal,
African Dreams?
when you first order them from McMurray's or Hoover's or Ideal Poultry or whoever you order them from, you'll get them about when they're 3 days old. Because as soon as they hatch, they ship them out. Chickens can go for about 3 days or 5 days without eating, because when they hatch, they absorb the yolk, or not the yolk, but the blood sac, whatever, the food from the egg, and that holds them over until they start eating. So you will need, if you're getting them when they're young like that, you're going to need a heater. And I wouldn't recommend a heat lamp. They start a lot of fires if you're not careful with them. I have a heat plate. You can look on one of my videos and see what I'm talking about. So you'll need a brooder box. And I have brooder boxes. You can make one out of a plastic tub. You want to keep it to where predators can't get into that, even if it's in the house, because we had them in the house at one time. But their food does cause a lot of dust. And you want chick starter food. You want chick starter food. You want, a water source, a little water bottle thing for chickens, and the food thing. Once they get 6 weeks and they get off heat, you can put them outside at that time, but they're still a little bit. I think we did let some go at 6 weeks outside. I'd have to ask my wife to be sure. But every night for about 5 days to a week, you're going to have to go out there
Uncle Don!
Hey, Uncle Don.
Hey, Uncle Don.
Right before dark, and put them in the chicken coop and lower the door. The reason why, and you just wait till just about dark. Once they learn, they'll know to go in the chicken coop at night. But if not, they'll try to go sleep outside because they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can actually put them in the coop, leave the door shut, and let them stay in there for 5-7 days. The water and the food being inside. But then after that, you don't want to keep the food inside there where they sleep. When they learn that, you take it outside, put it out in their run, feed them and water them out in their run. And then once they get used to going in at night, they'll go in on their own. And if you have any other questions, just feel free to ask me anytime.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Sorry, I had to put it on everything. I was showing my wife that, I'm dyeing my beard pink.
Oh, you hit it?
Yep.
Yes, I did. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, everybody.
I'm going to go desubscribe now.
Yeah, not only that, my son and daughter-in-law, my daughter-in-law, as soon as they get married, he'll be moving in. They have chickens too, and they have ducks and turkeys and peacocks and horses and stuff. So I'll be once I get my chickens and that, I'll be hitting you up
and that's vlog.
Everybody up. Hey, that's
Raymond. I did see you coming in. Thanks for coming in tonight.
African Dreamer, how you doing?
Don, how's it going, Don? Next vlog 21. Thanks for coming in. Thank you all for coming in, hanging out tonight. 8 awesome people in the house. If you would like to, whether it's your first time or your 100th time coming in tonight, you can always type the word drop, and Nightbot will drop your link for you. And if there's anyone in the chat that would like to check your channel out, then they are more than welcome to do so. Just in train going home from school. That's cool. I have to work the rest of the week, and I'm off Monday and Tuesday, but it's going to be too hot to do anything, I think. I'm going to be stuck in the house again. I think I might be able to go. I'm not sure. I mean, if I do, it's going to be extremely early in the morning, but I don't know yet.
Or late in the evening.
Yeah, that's true,
Yeah.
too. It'll be late in the afternoon, too.
Mrs. Gray Wolf said it'll probably be next week before I can get my the hair dye to do my beard when she gets paid. But It'll get done.
Yep.
I really appreciate everybody's help getting me there.
Good job, Skip.
Thank you.
Yep. I just gotta keep going, keep going. Good job. Good job. That's why it says hello to
Hey, that's
Dim Dog and Grey Wolf, Squirrel, Wendy.
I want to get guinea fowl, but my wife says no. She really doesn't want me having chickens, but she really draws a line on the guinea fowl.
guinea fowl are like watchdogs.
Yeah. But they're loud.
Well, they're not really loud unless somebody that's not supposed to be there comes there. Then, and they can get loud.
The thing is, I know where I can get some for free right down the road.
Oh wow!
And I keep telling her that my argument is they eat ticks.
Mm-hmm.
But she says no.
Guineas eat ticks?
Yeah, guinea fowl eat ticks.
Oh, all right.
They eat
So
all
do
kinds of
chickens.
Yeah.
Going to get some guineas as well.
Now, Eddie, when you hunt and stuff, when you debone your deer and everything like that, do you throw in the bones to the chickens and let them eat the
No, they
crap
even
anything?
no even fish bones. They don't really like the fish or anything else. Not, I mean,
I know some people that do.
I mean, I've thrown fish bones out there and stuff to them, and fish heads, fish bones after I've cleaned the fish, and they don't even go near it. They won't. Now, anything that we cook here and take out there, whether it be vegetables, meat, whatever, noodles, I mean, they eat that crap up.
Wow.
But I've had to go out there and take the fish, the rotted fish, and everything else out of there.
Now, I've also heard people take when they like they use the eggs and stuff. They'll take the eggshells and throw them out to the chickens, and the chickens will eat it, and it'll make their eggs harder, their shells harder.
Yeah, but we just buy oyster shell for that because you definitely want to put grit and oyster shell in there. The grit, because once they get on, not when they're babies, once they get to where they're eating regular chicken food or grazing, and eating bugs and all that, it goes in their gizzards, the grit does, and it helps grind and digest their food that they eat. Now, the oyster shell, even roosters will eat it, but the oyster shell is what will make their eggs harder. I mean, you can, if you don't feed them oyster shell and that's eggshells probably do it too, and they can eat eggshells because what my wife does is she'll boil eggs because eggs are good for them. Protein, if we have too many eggs, she'll boil a bunch of eggs. Now, you don't want to give it to them whole because chickens will peck and eat their own eggs if they get used to it. So when she boils eggs, she just crumble them up or whatever, and then throw it out to them because if they get used to eating the round egg part of it,
make it unrecognizable.
Yeah, exactly. Because then they'll say, "Hey, there's an egg," and start pecking at their own eggs and eating their own eggs and everything else.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: do you do crawfish?
Who, me?
Yeah, crawfish boils.
I've done crawfish, and I've fed the chickens crawfish. They will eat those. Yeah. My wife don't like crawfish. She don't like chicken on the bone. I mean, she'll eat breast, but my wife's weird. She don't eat peas. She don't eat. It's a texture thing for her. She don't eat a lot of stuff. I'll eat friggin' everything.
Well, that's like my son and daughter-in-law. They don't like tomato. It's not the taste or anything. It's the texture of tomatoes.
Yep. Well, she'll eat tomatoes, but there's a lot of stuff she won't eat because of texture.
That's like me. Apples. I love apples, but I can't stand applesauce because it's the texture of it.
Yeah. Well, I can pretty much do both on that part. Apples and applesauce. It really doesn't bother me either way. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I can't eat a lot of applesauce, but I can eat a lot of apples.
I'm just worried that if I get that dye too deep, I'll end up with pink skin.
Oh, you can't worry now.
Yeah, it's too
But
late
hey,
to worry about that
Too
now.
late.
It'll still get done.
It'll wash out
Oh,
eventually.
yeah.
Anybody got any ideas for me of what I should do when I hit 500?
Mm-hmm.
I still got like what,
Look,
240 to go, 250 to go, something like that. Because I'm at only like 212, 217, something. I don't know.
I need like 55 for mine.
Let's see. I don't know why somebody would let their chickens graze in their compost piles.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't do that.
Now I've heard a lot of people crush up their eggshells
Mhm.
and mix it in with their garden
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah. I've heard that
And
too.
post them and stuff.
Oh, I'm at
That-
220, so I need 280.
That and the drywall in your house. If you have somebody who has old drywall, break it up and put it in your garden because that the gypsum helps in the garden too.
Oh, really? Didn't know that. What are you selling, Retro?
Hopefully not chicken crap.
Hey, and that's another good thing.
I wish
I
I
just
could.
realized I'll have good free fertilizer for my garden too.
Yeah, you would want
Yeah.
to. From what I understand, you'd want to compost it because they say if you put like chicken crap on there like it is, it'll burn it up or something. I don't know. But yeah, I got a ton of
I'll
chicken
mix
crap.
it
I
with my
wish I
grass
could sell
clippings
that.
and everything. I'll mix it with my grass clippings and
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
I need to
everything.
learn how to compost. I don't know how to compost. I just started a little porch garden this year, and everything's doing all right.
I do the like they call it lasagna composting, where you do wet, dry, and stuff like that, and then you mix it up and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a question for everybody in the chat and on the panel, since Devil Dog did bring it up. When he does hit 500, what would you like to see him do? Any ideas are more than welcome to be. And I'm going to ask this for a little bit, but when he does go ahead and get 500,
I have
what would you like
280
to see him
left,
do?
so ain't no rush.
He has 220. We can probably get him up to 500 in a couple days if we push him really hard. What would you like to see him do?
Give away a bass boat.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
A
guy
what?
can try, can he?
He'd be a winner if you bought it for him.
Yeah,
Guy
exactly.
can try, can he?
Yeah, shoot, I need a bass boat. Freaking. Anybody want to donate a bass boat for my fishing career?
That way he can give it away when he hits 500.
I'll put your name, your channel name on the side of the boat as a sponsor.
Oh, well,
I'll even make a shirt with the sponsor name.
There you go.
My PayPal account's on my.
Just anything with Skip to dye your beard.
Oh shoot! I'd dye my beard. I'd shave it. I don't care.
I did mine.
do-
I dyed my beard purple at 500.
Oh really?
Then you had a problem after washing it out, and it got all tangled up.
Oh
didn't it?
yeah, it got twisted up in there and just. So I just trimmed it down until summer, and then I shaved it off.
You know, I've never dyed my hair or anything else. I tried to
You
put
ain't got
when I
none.
was in the Marine Corps. I tried to put sun in my hair, and it turned my hair orange, and I got in trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, because it wasn't your hair; it was the Marines' hair.
exactly.
made it orange.
Big Matt. Oh, Tombstone. Retro arcade music man. Tombstone.
Oh, that. Yeah.
What poster?
I wouldn't shave it though. I would dye it if I were you. I'm just saying, just dye it.
Not sure. Oh, the poster right there. What poster is that?
It's Tombstone.
I think you need to put a grandma dress on and do a video of you dancing with a wig.
Oh, that music going, ain't it?
Yep, that's an
Didn't
awesome
John
movie.
Oliver do that already once?
Mm-mm.
Dress up like a dress up in a wig or something.
I have no idea.
Who
I
did
think
that?
so.
I think John Arler did.
John Oiler did.
Oh,
I know Pork Chop had to put a dress on and fish for an hour because he lost a bet to Jody.
Oh,
And he went one step further. He got a black curly wig like Jody's hair and put it on.
Uh-oh. Nice morning. Okay, we're back. Sure, everybody's there. You're always gonna start barking, but you could always wear a onesie and go fishing.
I
A
couldn't get one.
mankini?
I couldn't get a onesie big enough to fit me.
Get a mankini.
It's too
Oh,
hot.
you can.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
it
need
is
a short-
true.
you need a short
Coyote
sleeve.
can get you one. It'll fit you.
It is. It is. Who could? Who could give me one?
Coyote.
Oh,
Mhm.
Coyote.
yeah, it's too hot here in Texas for a onesie.
We can make it short sleeve.
Get a mankini.
No. Nobody will want to see that.
Yeah, nobody want to see this either. I'll be right back.
All right.
Hey, at least I was being nice and saying like an old grandma dress,
Mm-hmm.
blouse, whatever the heck they call it.
I don't know. Well, the chat never said anything, so I guess it's up to the panel what we do to you. If anybody in the chat wants to chime in and has
You've
any
done
ideas,
it a little bit late. Most of the people that have come in have left because it's like nearly 1 o'clock.
oh no, we're gonna do this again. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it in big letters.
We got a while.
Put up a poll
Yeah, there you go.
on your community tab,
Oh, I can't do that.
and I'll share it out on my community tab, and we'll see.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that one tonight or in the morning.
Wendy's still here, so frustrated with
Sharksmith
uploading
Angling, what's up? Thanks
video.
for coming in tonight.
Hey,
So
Sharksmith
frustrated
Angling.
with uploading video. I'm still you couldn't hang out with us while we're not. You know that.
Where's he from? Australia or England or
Oh,
what?
I can't remember. Sharksmith Angling.
The mate gave it away. Welcome back, Skip.
well, I'm getting off here. Everybody have a good night, and I'll see everybody on the next one.
All right,
All
night
right, man.
squirrel.
All right, squirrel.
Squirrel, God bless. Be safe.
Bye,
And we'll
bye.
catch you on the next one.
All right, see y'all later. Bye.
Yep. Have fun.
Speaking of dressing up in dresses and that, one of these days, I'll have to find the picture.
Oh,
A
Lord.
couple years ago, I had the crazy idea for Halloween. I put on my wife's pink nightgown and a bra and stuffed it, and got this gray salt and pepper curly haired wig with pink curlers in it, and went trick or treating with my family dressed like that.
They think you were Mrs. Doubtfire?
It was Halloween. They
Yeah.
didn't know no different.
I walked into my fire station and my chief just about dropped on the ground laughing. He said, "Stand right there," and took out his phone and took a picture.
He's in the UK, south coast of the UK.
Okay. No, I can't remember a lot. Some I
And the
can,
thing
some I
is,
can't.
I'm crazy enough to do just about anything. You never know what I'm going to do.
Big Matt Sharksmith said hello.
Sharksmith. Oh yeah, and boring fisherman.
Hey, Robbie, did you ever check out Local Marks Fishing? You froze, Robbie?
I've got it wrote down. Yes, everybody just went circled. Am I now?
No,
was-
you're good.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I have it wrote down right. It's in Local Mark Fishing, right?
I think it's local. Let me look it up. Yeah, let me look it up. It's Local Marks Fishing UK or something like that. Let me look it up.
I'm not sure what I got wrote down. And that may be what I have wrote down.
Yeah, Local Marks Fishing. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
I'll
Yeah,
write it down.
he's got 3.86 thousand subscribers,
Okay.
560 videos.
I'd love to see that.
He's very energetic, man. Very charismatic.
And give me something to do tomorrow while I'm at work. Other than working.
Hey, Steve Block, what's going on?
Steve Locke.
Steve, what's up? So, since a couple of you just now come in, do any of you have any ideas on what Devil Dog can do when he hits 500 awesome supporters like you guys? We need ideas for like he maybe shave his beard all the way off, diet, go fishing in a dress, something that we haven't seen before.
Get all our names tattooed on his rear end.
Something that's not permanent. It's dangerous.
Hey, I said dress up in an old grandma gown and wear a wig.
Yep.
Work for me.
Go to Walmart. Well, wait, no. He'd fit right in at Walmart.
Catch
He'd end up
fish.
in that house.
Hey, did he see my freaking live the other day?
I don't know, he said
Shark
catch
Smith
fish.
angling because he said catch fish.
I guess not.
The other day that I got skunked when I was out there.
Oh,
he
you
might
get
have.
skunked too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hot and freaking. I was at Trinity River and my buddy Robert C. caught a little bass or whatever. But that was it. I mean, I got one hit and the hit didn't even take my bait. And that was it all day. 3 hours. Well, 3 hours we were out there because it was too hot. So we went before it got light and we was out there for 3 hours.
Right.
He acts like he seen my live the other day. Skip, I never got a tattoo, man. I always was going to in the Marine Corps and everything. I was going to get a Marine Corps tattoo, and I never did. I was too busy drinking or whatever else. So,
Well, that's usually how Marines get their tattoos. They get drunk and they end up in the tattoo parlor.
but
That's
I
true.
spend all my money drinking, though, and not have any money for a tattoo.
I wasn't even in the service, and I got 8 tattoos. I got one on my right bicep in honor of my grandfather, who was a private first class in the Army. It's a heart with a dagger going through it, but the guy screwed it up, so I got to have another guy redo it for me. But just about all my tattoos have meaning.
Mm-hmm. Mine do too. Every one of mine do.
Even, I don't know if you can see that one.
Yeah.
You know what that stands for?
I think it's backwards in the screen, buddy.
Well, yeah, but it's Mullen Labe.
Huh?
Mullen Labe. It's Greek for come and take.
Oh.
So the government comes and says, "Hey, we're coming for your weapons." Yep, right here. Come and take, but you better bring yours.
I'm working on something real quick.
Then it's upside down, but you can't probably see it. I got a cross that says Jesus with a crown of thorns. And of course, I got on my arms, I got all 3 of my kids, all 4 of my kids' names on my arm.
Anybody else have anything? I put it on screen so everybody can see the question. They were coming in. Hey. No. I bet nobody get in this room with me. Somebody want to try?
Oh, well, I'm good with dogs.
I bet I could.
Yeah.
I bet I could.
I bet I can't get out.
I have had people say, you don't want to get near that dog. That dog will tear you apart. And I've walked right up to it, sat right down, and the dog would lay right down in my lap.
Yep.
See, she's not mean. She just don't like them. And they're the only two she don't like for some reason.
Because I have a way with dogs. Because dogs know I love animals.
Yep. Me too.
I mean, she's just looking at them. Here,
I mean, yeah, I hunt, but
Yep. Oh, you got your headphones on.
he's got his headphones in.
Yeah. I just whistled in his ear.
Well, at least you whistled that way instead of. Look at his face get red.
Getting started.
That's my shirt.
Yeah, he's gonna start blowing kisses next.
Oh Lord.
Robbie is.
Oh,
No,
where's all the
not
hearts? The
tonight.
hearts are gonna come flying. Where's all the hearts?
Well, I've got them, but I don't have them up on the screen tonight. Best judges of dogs are best judges of character. I
Oh,
thought she was talking about what she wanted to see you do.
And you do not pick your pet.
It picks you.
Your pet picks you.
Yep.
I've had a lot of dogs given to me, and they've always picked my wife or my kids.
I grew up fighting. That's mad.
And then half the time I still do now. I fight with my wife all the time.
Although I did have a dog given to me one time by a buddy of mine, and me and my buddy were out in the yard wrestling, and that dog broke his chain and went after my buddy because he thought my buddy was hurting me.
Well, see, here's the thing. When I was in the Marine Corps, and you can ask my wife, when I got out of the Marine Corps, when I was young, I would always pick the biggest guy to go wrestle with. There was this big corn-fed mug up in Mark, Texas, little small town, and I started wrestling him out in the freaking front yard because, for one, if you beat the biggest guy out there, nobody else is going to mess with you.
Yep.
And number two, there was this when I first got out. One of my first jobs when I first got out of the Marine Corps was working at Super Kmart as a overnight stalker, and there was this big, huge black guy named Big A. His name was Aaron, but they called him Big A.
Yeah.
And the thing is he was real kind of quiet and off. You know, we go out on break or whatever. He'd sit by himself, wouldn't talk, and everything else. And I go over there. And I started talking to him and everything. And one day I just reached over and slugged him in the freaking arm and the shoulder. And he looked at me and he told me, he goes, "You either the craziest mug or the dumbest mug." He used a few choice words there that I've ever met in my life. He said, "But you okay?" He said, "You ever need me, I got your back." I mean, that's how I was. And I mean, these were big guys. But I grew up fighting. My dad was in the Army. I always moved around. I was always picked on, always getting in fights, everything else. So
Same here. I mean, I may have got my butt kicked, but I wasn't going to back down.
Yep.
In middle school, I had a guy right up in my face. I got right up in his face. We were toe to toe. Gym teacher comes up and says, "Anything wrong here?" We says, "Nope. We're just horsing around." The next period, this kid walks up to me, sticks his hand out, says, "I have high respect for you. The only one that's ever stood up to me."
I believe it.
Well, there was some stuff in the Marine Corps. I mean, I got in a couple fights in the Marine Corps as well with other Marines. And this one,
shocker!
huh?
Shocker!
This one, I mean, they used to do something called a stack. If you got promoted or if you just, you know, they just was got in a mood or whatever, what they would do is they would tackle you and then they would jump off. Everybody would jump on. It was like a big dog pile. And they would be jumping off tables or, you know, anything that they could get on and jump on top of the stack. And so one time I was home on leave, or well, I wasn't home on leave. I was going on leave to come home. I'd already, went on leave, but I was doing my laundry, and they were field day in our deck, which was the third deck. And so I went down to first deck. I had a buddy on first deck, and they had combination locks on the laundry room doors. So I got their combination from a buddy and went in there, and I was doing my laundry. Well, here comes a bunch of guys from my squadron that just come back from the E Club because it was late at night and everything else, or bar or wherever they was. And they told me to open the door. I'm like, nah, I know what y'all are going to do. Ain't no way. And so somebody went and got the combination from one of the guys on first deck, and they came in. And the first guy in was Cliff Jones. He's from Houston too, but got his nickname was Two Stroke. And I'm like Jonesy, I'm like, don't. I'm on leave. I'm going home in the morning, get engaged and stuff like that. And he kept coming, so I went to push him or whatever, and I might have hit him, pushed him in the face or something. I don't know. But he freaking turned around like he was going to walk off, and he turned and freaking cheap shot at me, and my glasses flew across the room, and it slit my eye open. And freaking, I was bleeding. You get cut on the head, you gush blood and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was bleeding. And hold my eye, and the MP showed up, and they asked me what happened. I said, man, I was clumsy and slipped and hit my head on a washer. And that's how it was. And they go, you need the ambulance to take you, because at Tustin, we only had a clinic during the day, so they had to take me to El Toro. And they took me to El Toro, and they're like, nah, we'll take him. So one of the guys took me to the hospital, El Toro, and I was sitting there waiting on the on-call doctor or whatever. And I had to have like 6 stitches on the inside of my eye because my eye got split open right there in my eyebrow. I had to have like 6 stitches on the inside and 8 on the outside. I still got a scar on.
See you later, Candy.
Where it was.
Have a good night, Candy.
Night, Candy.
But you could, and so I was waiting for the doctor, and I'm like, one of the guys there was Sergeant Williams, and I'm like, man, I'm going in the bathroom to look at my eye while I was waiting and stuff. And he's like, no, man, no, you don't want to go see it. I'm like, I'm going in the bathroom and looking. So I went in there and looked. You could see my bone.
Yeah,
And I had
that would hurt just a little bit too much. For
then
me.
even after they took the stitches out, they missed a stitch because for months, man, I was like scratching, it was itching and stuff. And then one day, a freaking stitch come out, and you can see. I think you can see the scar still right there in my.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but that was 30-some years ago. Night, Candy.
Oh man, we're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Yep, 158.
250 or 158. Because I can imagine me having to call my wife. Up the dog bit this kid. Now what? She's had overshot, so she'll be okay. You just heard from me. I've been bitten up. I have actually been bit by a German Shepherd before. And it hurt for a little bit.
I've been bit by a snake before.
I've never been. Oh, yes, I have. A garden snake, a green garden snake. I've been bit by it.
No, mine was a ball python.
Oh no, I've never been bit by one of those. I don't think.
Non-venomous. It just cuts you up a little bit.
Because their teeth are curved
backwards.
Yeah. Yep. Because they actually knock onto you when they're squeezing. I haven't been bit by one of those, but I've been bit by a green little grass snake. Makes your hand go numb.
I don't know why you're freaking so scared of snakes. Skip, did you say you had a snake?
Yeah.
You got one now?
Yeah.
Is it available? Show it to Robbie?
No, not right now because she's hiding in her house and my granddaughter's in the bedroom sleeping. But
okay, you're going to have to show it to Robbie sometime.
One of these days I'll get her out and we'll show her.
All right.
It's a ball python too, right? Royal
Yeah.
python. How big is it?
Yeah.
3
I
foot, 5
think
foot.
she's 3 foot, 5 foot, or something like that.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
good
get up.
size.
They get up to about 5 foot. The
She's
females get a little
sweetheart.
bit. I'm sorry.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, the females get a little bit bigger than the males and
Mhm.
stuff. And most ball pythons, especially if they're hand raised, if they're not hand raised, if they're wild caught, they will snap at you until you
Yep.
tame them down and stuff.
But
Well-
right now we're having problems with her because she hasn't eaten in about a couple months.
She
And
had it.
We'll
she-
put it. She shed and she had the caps over her eyes, but she
Yeah.
got rid of them. That she won't eat. We put a rat in there and she won't
live rat or dead rat.
live.
Yeah, okay. Mine always ate live. I hated feeding them dead rats.
Yeah.
That was too hard. Oh,
So
I
we're
showed
we're trying
Robbie.
to find an exotic vet for her.
See, I showed Robbie before this. My roommate, he had a Burmese python. It was 8 foot Burmese, and she was sweet. And then oh, it's not on here. What the heck? I thought I had it on here. And then where did I show you on that, Robbie?
Your virtual screen.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go there.
See, my
But-
oldest son also had a red tail boa one time, but somebody broke in the house and took her.
Yeah, I had I've had ball pythons. I had Nicaraguan boa, which is like a red tail boa, but it's just from Nicaragua. And then my roommate had a sunbeam. He had a Burmese python. I mean, I love non-venomous snakes.
Mhm.
Venomous snakes is a different story.
Yeah.
I'll kill them quicker than crap.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The only snakes I've ever killed is a rattlesnake, and that's it. I didn't even kill the.
I do want to try
Copperhead one I
eating
saw on it.
rattlesnake, but I've heard they're chewy.
I don't know because usually they try to bite themselves out, then you can't eat them.
One pet I want is a bearded dragon.
I have a bearded dragon.
I want one so bad.
I've had several of them. They're easy to take care of, man.
I want an iguana, but my wife don't want one.
I
She don't like them.
Actually, I think they are. I think they're kind of elite now, or not elite. I think they're kind of what do you call them when they're extinct? I think they're
Yeah.
extinct now, but they used to have giant bearded dragons. They got like almost as bearded as an iguana and everything.
I know down in Florida they have iguana hunts because they're overrunning the areas.
Mhm. But yeah, my daughter wants a snake in the house, and I said no, not right now, and that's only because we can't have them.
Mm.
Technically, my brother had one, but he hid it. I'm just trying to get to the picture and show it. Which I've showed it on here before. It's a baby python, actually.
It's like my son's one red-tailed boa. He could take her and put her face right up to his face, and she'll stick her tongue out and like give him kisses on his lips.
Mhm.
She was the sweetest little snake. And we were gone, and we had a dog that kept wanting to go in there and mess with the snake. So we put a baby gate in the hallway. Well, we left, and we came back. The baby gate was moved and leaned up against the wall. So if the dog had gotten in there, the dog would have trampled the baby gate. The enclosure was open and the snake was gone.
There it is. I don't know if you can see it or not.
I kind of see, yeah. So somebody came in and took his snake,
That's a
and
baby.
he was devastated because it was a birthday present to him when he was 14.
But yeah, that was a baby. My brother used to have it, and Trendy used to go over there and play with it all the time. All right, good night, Candy. We're getting ready to close this thing out for tonight. Wendy, if you're still in here, if you want to come up and hang out,
Let me see if
more
I
than
can,
welcome to come up and hang out for a little bit.
without waking my granddaughter up, I probably can't show the snakes. It's probably in the little.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. Don't wake her up. I mean, you can always show me later.
Yeah.
Put me on full screen.
I'm gonna send him a present one day.
Here, I can't see. You got a big huge page, and I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it now. I can't see it. Yeah, we'll have to check it out on another day, I guess. What time is it?
Her tank's about probably 4 feet long. She's in a great big huge tank.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't bother me to have one as long as like that.
She's
I'm talking about rattlesnakes and stuff like that. I'm not getting around there. Or copperhead.
probably about that big around.
Venomous snakes is what I don't like. Non-venomous.
Yeah,
I'll mess with them
they-
to a certain extent.
I'm gonna send you some rattlesnake eggs.
Nope.
Well, that's all right. My one fire department I was in, the one that the chief took the picture of me when I was wearing my wife's day gown.
Mhm.
He is deathly afraid of snakes, even garter snakes or anything. There
Mhm.
was a baby garter snake that got in the meeting hall at the fire station.
Mhm.
Well, I picked it up and kind of heading in. I'm walking out and I says, "Hey, Rodney, you might not want to look over this way." He said, "Why? Get that thing out of here." I says, "I told you might not want to look over this way."
Hmm.
And it was only probably, 6 inches long, but he about freaked out. And he's 56-year-old man.
I would too. And with that being said,
Hold on.
good night. Huh? Oh,
Hold
hold
on.
on. All right, I'm waiting. You better be glad you called me right then because I was about to say good night.
I just pulled it up.
Okay.
We would let her go around our. Did I share it?
Yeah, the same. Happy to it. Hold on.
We had let her run around our barracks room and stuff. And
Mhm.
if you held your hand out like that, like this,
Uh-huh.
she would raise her head up and put it in your hand.
Mm.
She was 8 foot.
Gorgeous.
She was awesome.
Let's see. I'm
That's
not
a
scared
big
of snakes
tank right
like
there
that.
too.
Yeah,
Well,
you just
Our snake her name's Aurora, and she'll be out with her head up like that. You'll wave your hand across in front of the tank and that, and her head will follow your hand.
Mhm.
The only thing
she
is she was having it. We'd feed her in the shower.
Yep.
Because it was the only thing big enough to feed her in. You don't want to feed them in their terrarium, otherwise you go to pick her up. She may think it's food, and so we would feed her in the shower. Well, one time she was having a bad shed, so we put her in the shower and turned the water on to help the water get her shed off. And my other roommate, not the one that owned her, but my other one went and did this, and she thought he was food, and she went hit him right there. And as soon as she hit him, she realized he wasn't food, and she let him go. But I mean, it was, and he even admits that it was his fault.
Right.
Yep.
He was an idiot.
Still, that's insane.
Yeah, it really ticks me off when people say, "Oh, I just dropped the rat right down in their aquarium or their tank or whatever."
Yeah.
No, you don't do that because that way you don't. If you go to reach your hand in there, they're going to think your hands are a rat, and they're going to attack.
Yeah. See, we would feed the ball python in like a big bucket and stuff.
Mhm.
And when it got a little bit bigger and we feed it like 2 mice or whatever, we would feed it and live and everything else. I was always timid to go to pick it up after it was eaten because it knew where it ate at.
Mhm.
but I would wait till it got it in its mouth and everything, and then it was still on. And
Yep.
Be careful picking it up when it wasn't ready to strike again, to put it back in its terrarium to digest it.
Okay. Yep.
All right, I'm done, Robbie.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I'm going to say good night to all of you awesome people.
Bye, guys.
And Jack, good night. God bless. Be safe. I will see you
Good night,
guys.
guys.
Again,
Monday.
thank you all for what helping me get to my 300 mark.
And we're going to work
Love y'all.
on
Thank
You're
you.
back to 298, Skip.
Hey, still, I made it to 300. I don't care. I
No,
don't
I'm
care.
fine.
I made it there.
no, you're not. Ooh.
See you.
All right, see you guys.